the effects of alcohol in your mental, physical and overall health, would you drink less? Well, Drink IQ is an online program that challenges drinkers to make more responsible drinking choices. To explain this, I'm joined by Lebogang Mashigo from Diageo SA. Firstly, Lebogang, am I pronouncing that correctly? Diageo.
Diageo.
Oh, Diageo. All right, good. Maybe it was just because of my very rough weekend. Let's talk about alcohol levels and how South Africans abuse it. I mean, what are you trying to achieve with this online site?
Jane, thanks very much for the opportunity. As Diageo South Africa, we are really concerned about the abuse of alcohol in our country. So we have launched a new website whereby consumers can visit to learn more about alcohol. We are producers of alcohol products, so we want people to consume our products responsibly at all the time. So with the launch of this website, people can go on it and then find out the effects of alcohol on things like mental health, underage drinking, drinking while you are pregnant, binge drinking, which is a big problem in South Africa, as well as issues around drinking and driving. So we have launched this online resource to inform and equip South Africans with information on responsible drinking.
You know, whenever we do this type of story on ENCA, people get very upset on Twitter. They sort of, you know, lambaste us for tackling something that makes people happy. The fact that there is proof that people are drinking more under lockdown because obviously they have access to stashes. I mean, what is reasonable drinking? And that sort of defiance, does it suggest that we're hiding something that we possibly know is bad for us?
Yeah, I mean, reasonable drinking, just to answer your first part of the question, is that it takes an hour for a person to consume one standard unit of a drink. For an example, you need to take an hour to finish a 330 ml bottle of your alcohol beverage. And we've realized that many people do not do that, right? So they will finish 6 bottles in just an hour. That's unhealthy. That can have negative impact to your liver. That can have negative impact to the people you are drinking with. One thing that we do as people when we are drinking is that we just focus on drinking. We don't have any other activities while we are drinking. So the website gives you information on what to do when you are hosting people at your house, what to do when you are out there, what you need to prepare when you're going out, so that you arrive back home safely and in good hands. You don't wake up the following day and say, oh, I've got a hangover or a babalas.
Okay, why don't you remind us what to do? I mean, a lot of people take off dry January, dry February, and then at the end of it, they just go, you know, they go large. So what is the right thing to do? And is it possible to be moderate when you drink?
It is possible. You just need to plan your evening before you go out. For an example, you need to have enough food. You need to drink water. You need to plan how you're going to get back home. We have Uber, we've got Bolt. People do not need to drink and drive. You can appoint a designated driver to take you home. I'm not saying that the water and food are going to make you sober or taking coffee. No, only time will dissolve the alcohol that it is on your system. So people just need to be moderate. As I said, you need to have other activities around while you are drinking. Don't just focus on drinking alcohol. You know, play card games, have food around, have lots of water, do other things. Don't just focus on drinking. That is important, yeah.
And it doesn't really help, is it, if you are feeling miserable or depressed or you've possibly lost your job? I know many people have obviously lost their jobs under COVID. It doesn't help, does it, to drink too much?
No, it doesn't help at all, because the problem will still be there when you wake up the following day. So alcohol is not meant for reducing stress and all that. It's meant for moderate consumption and enjoy with your friends and family when you are having time. That is why we do not encourage people to overdrink or binge drink. We just say, drink our products responsibly at all the time and be a responsible citizen. I mean, we have seen, you know, during the lockdown, as you mentioned earlier on, you know, the alcohol bans that we had, you know, which were not, you know, welcome but we had to save people's lives. But at the same time, we need to find a balance between saving people's lives and also saving their livelihoods. So we're saying it's up to us South Africans. Let's consume alcohol responsibly. I know there was an excitement when the president announced that alcohol will be sold again, but we just need to be responsible. It's in our own hands as consumers as well as liquor traders.
Lebogang, I'll run out of time, so very briefly, how do people get hold of this website? And as you said, it's free, so they should be getting onto it. What is it?
It is free. People must go to www.drinkiq.com and they will find really exciting information there. There's an audit tool which will help you understand more about your drinking habits, as well as information on where to go if you find yourself having a problem of drinking. And you can take a quiz there and stand a chance to win exciting prizes while you are educating yourself with regards to responsible drinking.